Good morning. Y'all have a good night. Hey, I thought I just said that. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Ron. Amish, Junkyard. Raining here. Get what up? Jimmy Carter's still kicking. I'm thinking Jimmy's waiting till inauguration day. Because right now he's the third worst president. But if Biden retires and Kamala becomes president, he'll be the fourth worst. So I think that's what he's waiting to see if he's dropping further, if he's climbing further up in the poll. Come here, come on, come here, baby. I know, I know, I know, I know. I got cooked kitty. Yeah, you lay down. Oh, there we go. Your mind's in the gutter. She's been pretty loving this morning. Wants petted. Oh, you like that? Yeah. Son, this is what happens when a cat owns you. Predator love. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. But that's probably why Jimmy's hanging on to see. because, Joe takes an early retirement. Jimmy moves from 3 to 4. Good morning, Dan. Somebody's stealing my internet. Why, are you buffering? Let's have an investigation. Yeah. Is it buffering? Anybody? Don't steal your sunshine, yeah. Huh. Okay. I don't know. I thought Junkyard was saying my internet was lacking out there in Oklahoma. Probably drone's fault, yeah. About around the second commercial, I'm gonna have to second commercial break. I'm gonna have to. I gotta make Kyler his breakfast, so it won't take long. I'm just making him some toast with cinnamon toast. But I'll keep the uh, video on and the microphone so I can talk. Yeah. Morning, Stephen. Yeah. Oh. Kyler wants cinnamon toast this morning, so while she's getting him ready, I'm gonna make cinnamon toast. They're all closed. No. Are you having problems with it there, Junkyard? Nobody else is. Might want to have to restart, refresh. Um, Kyler's other babysitter, his Nana, Kathy is Nana, and then the other one is Nana. The Nana, um, that's right. His Nana is going to be picking him up to take him to school today. Our car it's like a Hertz car. It's rented out for the day. Um, our son's pickup, his oil pressure gauge has dropped down to 0. It's a 2009 GMC, And about 3 months ago, I guess it was, or 4 months ago, he had new cam, lifters, rockers, push rods, had all that put in on the top, new head gaskets, intake gasket, and now the oil pressure seems to be sinking in it. I said, well, is it ticking? No. I said, well, I wouldn't drive it until you find out if it's just the oil pressure gauge itself is bad, or if it is, your oil sending unit or your oil pump is bad. There you go. So now that I gotta, yeah, the van, I gotta have a transmission put in. The van needs a transmission. I mean, I can drive it because I know what's going on with it. But if I let somebody else that didn't know how to drive it, that transmission would be out of it within 10 miles. So, so I'm saving up my pennies. I need to get a transmission. I figure it's going to cost around $1,500 to $2,000 for a transmission and to have it put in. And I'm not talking about a new one, or maybe I can probably get a rebuilt one and have it put in for around 2,500, which is not that bad because the van's probably worth 6,000 or 7,000. They sell for a lot of money the extended 1-ton vans. So, and it runs like a champ. You go out there and hit the key, it fires right up. Doesn't smoke, doesn't knock, doesn't tick, doesn't leak oil. No. Morning, gorgeous. No, it just the van. It just needs to. You got first and second. It just it has a hard time shifting from first into second, and then it shifts great into third. No, I don't know. Pretty girl. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. That's what it needs. I would, but I can't afford to buy anything. I'm YouTube poor. I gotta make payments on this kitty. She's getting quite expensive. We had to buy her two brand new bowls because she keeps wanting to knock hers over. Cash for clunkers. There you go. So we bought her. Kathy bought her a couple of new dishes yesterday. Hopefully that will change because the other ones were stainless, and I think she just didn't like seeing her reflection in them. That's right. Just needs a new rubber band. The van does have, it has 200 and, I think it's got 209,000 miles on it. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Is that your nana? Yeah. What's her doing to you? She's just watching Kath like, hey, what are you doing? I see Jake moved. He's on the shelf in the toy closet. Damn! Propane leak? Yeah. I should. I should make it electric. Are we comfy? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, ad coming up. 55 seconds. Who's a pretty kitty? Yeah. There's a joke in there somewhere. You're right. What is that? What is that? What is that? Hmm. I don't think she cares. I know. Well, the thing of it, I got to find out what kind of transmission's in it. Some had 4L60s in them, and then some have the 4L80s in them. I'm assuming, being just a 1-ton van, it's probably got the 4L80. It's got a 6.0 in it. You tired, pumpkin? Yeah. There, Jack. Dr. Jack Kevorkian. A man um, ahead of his time. He blew a tranny. Yeah. Now, when I'm in my recliner, this is how she lays. She'll lay right here on top of my chest. Either that or she'll lay between my kneecaps, facing towards my feet. And but she'll lay like this for hours. It's a family channel. You're right. Pretty girl. There's a pretty kitty. Hmm. Oh. So, did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? I know Kevin probably went out and harassed, 30, 40 people on Facebook. Pretty girl. Yeah, they can't handle that much color today. Well, that's cool. All you gotta do is go outside now. It's a water park out there right now. So, you happy, kitty? Hmm? You happy? Oh, you like that? Yeah. I haven't been to Sam's Club in probably 8, 9 months at least. Pretty girl. Why don't you go see Mama? Hold on. Let me get your claw out of there. There you go. Come on. I do. I like going. I like shopping at Sam's Club because you can get a lot of good deals there. Plus cheap lunch. Did Lulu have a pearl necklace? Well, you should have stopped in. Should have took that ad for $20. Maybe they'd have honored it. Never can tell. Got to be a thinker. 56 cans. What are you doing, Pumpkin? Well, thank you. Yeah, buddy. Well, I'm thinking about using the cam to do when I do cooking videos and stuff. I'll put it on a tripod. That way, it's got a better video. What are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody! It's Two Shot Monday! Huh. Maybe I have to put somebody in a timeout. Hmm. I don't never see you laughing when you're feeding when you're feeding yourself with the stuff I cook. It's can I have seconds? Don't touch. Look who comes out of the darkness now. Cornbread. Yeah. Garage for sale cheap. Yeah. I see how it is. That's a good picture. Me and the kitty kitty. Nice picture. Don't even ask for first. Oh, no, man. I cook dinner. She's sitting at the table. Bring on the thunder. Bring on the thunder. Bring on the thunder. Got a knife in one hand, a fork in the other. See? Yeah, all right. Yeah, see? Telling you. Yeah. I think I'm going to make bean soup tomorrow. I thought you liked bean soup. Yeah, ham and bean soup. Yeah, you can feel the love, can't you? You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. I got to get up and wash my hands and then make his toast. Anyways, I think I'm not making ham and bean soup today or tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Gotta start gonna look out in the freezers and see what we got. Might make potato soup. I don't know. goes one. There's the other one. What's that? You love my cooking? You want more? Oh, okay. Pretty tasty, huh, honey? I got one of the sausages real thin, so I got that one.
You got the can over there. Here's your coffee.
Yeah, I know we got the can.
Yeah, give me the chocolate though.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. That'll be too big. So. I remember Jay Leno saying something about soup when he was a kid. He said he never did like soup when he was a kid because he always figured he was getting screwed out of a meal. No, the hot pot didn't have any water in it. So I put water in the hot pot and I filled the coffee maker back up. Turned the hot pot on to get some moisture in the air. I know, it just adds flavor. Oh, yeah. Now, I like I like making beef stew. And if beef stew is too thin, I'll add in instant mashed potatoes to thicken it up. Or if I have mashed potatoes in the refrigerator, you know, I'll put them in and stir them in to mix it, to make it thicker. It makes it a heartier stew too, and it's more filling. I don't like a wet donut either. I don't like dumplings. I mean, I'll eat them, but I don't really like them because they never. I've had them from several different places, and it just seems like it to me, it's basically eating warmed raw dough. I love pierogies. Put another Johnny, yeah, Johnny, put another donut on it. I like pot stickers too, man.
Issues?
No, you're just so beautiful to me. I love you too. I got a bunch of turkey. I know, I know. Bless you too, honey. I got a bunch of turkey in the refrigerator. I'm actually gonna make a lunch loaf out of it today. I'll make one, and then the other one, or whatever's left of it, I'm going to mix with stovetop stuffing, and and I'll put it in a loaf pan, and I will bake it, and then that way, then when it's cool, I'll wrap it up in aluminum foil, and then put it in the freezer and mark it. I'll wrap it. I did that. I did pork stuffing last week, and I made three of them. I had one left because they want something out of the garbage. It was froze. I brought it in and thawed it out yesterday. I deboned the turkey carcasses because everything was froze. I deboned them, and I put them in the oven in a roasting pan, and I made turkey broth or bone broth. And all the turkey I got, I shredded up. It filled up probably got 3 quarts of turkey. So I'm gonna make a lunch loaf, and I'm gonna make a video on that. I've done it before, and it was pretty tasty. And then then I'm gonna make a stuffing with turkey in it, and then I'll make a couple of them probably. And then when it's done, if we don't eat any of it, I'll wrap it up in saran wrap, and then I'll wrap it in foil, and then I'll write on it, what it is, and I'll put it in the freezer. You have a good day too, Dan. Love you too. There you go. Oh, it's really tasty. I did the pork one. Like I said, I made three of them. We ate two of them. I put one in the freezer, and you just you warm them up or get them hot out of the oven, and you just cut you out a slice of it or whatever you want. Put it on a plate, cover it with some gravy, mashed potatoes. It's actually a meal because it's got your stuffing's got the meat in it, and then you got mashed potatoes with gravy. It's a good meal. Yeah, people doing baked. Yeah, I'm not a Slim Jim fan. I mean, I'll eat them once in a while, but I really don't like them. Um, I like the Red Hots. Excuse me. The Bahama Mamas or whatever you want to call them. I love you too, Kevin. Who are you going to harass now? I had a rough night sleeping last night. I woke up three times, couldn't get back to bed. I knew it was raining out because every joint in my body hurt. I ended up taking a muscle relaxer around 3:30 this morning. And then the alarm went off. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I almost called it a day, but me being the dedicated YouTuber that I am, I have no idea why they don't sell fat ones for hungry people. They are. Uh, I got off the stream last night and I made popcorn. And Kyler, you want popcorn? Yep. So he come in and got some popcorn. And he said, Nana, I need a drink. This thing's spicy. She said, what did you put in it? I said, the only thing I put in it was salt, butter, and I put a little black pepper in it. He said, it was spicy. I said, you put black pepper on it the other day. But yours was spicy. I said, I didn't put that much black pepper in it. No. Me and him, we eat a lot of um, popcorn. Got an ad coming up in 30 seconds. After the ad, I'm going to mute the microphone and I'm going to stand up and powder my nose out away from the camera. Huh. Yeah, I know. He kept everybody awake. I'll be right back. White pepper is really hard to find. And if you do find it, it's really expensive. I love white pepper. I got probably 10 or 15 bottles of it. I got a bunch downstairs in the pantry. Um, Kathy and I went, about 3 or 4 years ago, we bought a bunch in Shipshewana, bought like 10 or 12 bottles of it. And then my daughter went, and I said, hey, if you go down there and they got black pepper, it was like $1.50 a bottle or something like that. I said, pick me up 10 of them. I'll pay you for it. And she brought me back, I think, 12. Huh. Been eating your cooking again? Maybe it's got peas and eggs or something. Hell, I don't know. Yeah. I have black pepper in the house, but I love white pepper. I That'd be something if you could actually grow your own pepper. Let's see. You can buy them. White pepper seeds, white pepper corns, 100 grams per 1047. I wonder who's got them around.
Oh, I know. Is he in here? Is he in the kitchen? Where'd you go? Is he in the kitchen?
You can get them at Walmart.
Then is he in
You get white pepper at Walmart, ground. You can get it at Amazon, the seeds. Walmart, you can get the vegan, all natural, gluten free white pepper seeds or corns for 9. Send you some of that $20? Yeah.
on the bed? Yeah, be careful.
It's a plant. So I'm sure um, I don't know how you would grow it, but or what climate it needs to grow in, but I'm sure you could grow it in your house. It's in the mail already, Junkyard.
Oh, sorry.
I could send you some $100 bills if you want them, junkyard. Hmm. I got stacks of $100 bills if you want some of them. And just coming up with a $20 bill is hard.
Is she here?
She's not out there.
I just checked it.
You better get your coat on though, because it's getting time.
But in my backpack, but I
Yeah.
don't know where my door is.
Well, you got to have your coat on first before you get your backpack.
I don't. Where's my door?
Would you just wait a minute? She's not rolled up yet.
He come running out here to check. I said, she's not here yet.
Because she fell.
I know.
But then sometimes
You're gonna have to
you say
walk
I'm
around.
here.
Yeah, I know. She's nuts. Zip it. Here, let me help you. Okay? Look, Daddy's gonna pick you.
Sign me
sign you
out.
up, yeah. Okay?
Do you put it where it starts?
That's gonna be the
That's for you. That's right.
Huh?
They know that sometimes.
You got his water bottle?
Do you want to take a bottle of water? Huh?
I don't know if I left it.
Here. Could you put this in the side pocket? That way you have something?
Mama, I always have.
You might want to open it up for him and then tighten the lid because you'll probably have hard time doing it.
Well, I just don't want you to go without anything, Tyler. Okay.
You're right,
Love
dear.
Mwah.
Bye.
Let me open the door. Come. Okay. Love you.
That little guy is something. That's the apple of Nana's eyes. I keep telling her that kid could kill somebody, and it would be their fault for being there. She finds no fault in that kid whatsoever.
Whatever.
You know it's the truth. Yeah.
I said, you slept good. You really did off last night. He says, didn't you tell my mom that? Because every time I tell her, she doesn't believe me.
I believe me. Yeah.
So you tell her. I said, I sure will.
And so what's his motive for that? So he can stay here every night? He don't call.
Well, really, you know, I think his room is a different temp.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on because he didn't last night. But she's an RN, but I don't think she knows too much. It's not the weather. No.
Got an ad coming up in 50 seconds.
I don't know. Kids today, you know, they don't take care of kids like they used to. Now you just take them out, even in the winter. No socks,
Yeah.
no blanket.
Huh. I'm just looking to see what went on at night. Had a kitty running around at 11 o'clock. Got another kitty running around and it's starting to rain at 2:27. That's right. Huh. Remember years ago, if you got into a car accident, your car insurance paid the hospitalization bill and all that other stuff? Well, here in Michigan, I don't know how it is in other states. You got to have health insurance in order to drive. And if you don't have health insurance, you have to pay extra on your car insurance. Yeah, because it saved me. Hmm. Hmm. That would be the world that the liberals would want us to live in. You know, communism, socialism. They don't want capitalism unless it's for themselves. Yeah, the car insurance, they want to be the second insured. And I think that's bullshit. You pay car insurance, you pay car insurance. Anything that happens to that car or you should be covered by your car insurance. Shouldn't be by your medical insurance. But when you got billions or millions and millions of dollars and you funnel it to the lobbyists to get laws changed, that's what happens. Car insurance has already went up 150%. So is your health insurance. But neither one of them want to pay for anything. They don't. Hmm. It probably does. We live in a no fault state. So even if you're not at fault, your own insurance takes care of your car, unless you were legally parked or sitting still. So if somebody hits you while you're sitting at a stop sign, they're at fault and their insurance has to pay. Or if your car is legally parked and they hit you, then they have to pay. But if your car is in motion and you get hit, your insurance has to cover it. I gotta have my daughter bring me over a couple dozen eggs if she has them. Yeah, there. I'm going to have to go to the store and buy some. My daughter was talking to me the other day. She needs to borrow a couple of my carfes. Where she works for daycare, and they're having coffee and donuts or hot chocolate and donuts for all the parents on the 17th. So when they come in, they can drop the kids off, get a hot chocolate and a cup of hot chocolate and a donut and leave. So she wanted to know if I had some carfes. I got a couple of them. I'll let her borrow those, but I'll let her borrow the carfes, and then probably let her borrow my hot pot. And that way, if she's running out of hot water in the carfes, she can just plug the hot pot in, and when she gets a chance, she can fill up one of the carfes with hot water and then make some more if she needs it. Yeah, doesn't affect the hummingbirds, does it? The only reason why you put the red food coloring in there is so they can see it. You knew a carpe? Yeah. I said, well, hell, I got, some big electric coffee pots. You can just take one of them. Well, I ain't got time, Dad. I said, why is that? Well, it starts at 7. I said, yeah. Well, that means I'd have to be there at 5:30, get everything set up and get it started. I said, it does take about 45 minutes for the electric coffee maker to finish making hot water, but you're talking 50 cups too. So, but the hot pot takes about 5 minutes and it makes 8 cups. So, if you got 2 carfes full of hot water and then you plug in the carfe or the hot pot and you turn that on and get it hot before anybody starts using any hot water, then when you get low, you just turn them back on. It won't take so long to heat up. I actually have 3 of those hot pots. I just bought a brand new one at an auction for an antique tractor club. I get $15 for it. And then I bought one at the Goodwill about 3 years ago, and I give $3 or $4 for it. It's out there in the garage in a plastic bag, tied up. And then I have one that I was given probably about 4 years ago by my son and daughter-in-law. They got it for a wedding gift and they didn't want it. So they said, "Here, you want this?" I said, "Sure." And it's also car hot. There you go. I have, I think I got 3 or 4 percolators that you put over the campfire. I got one that's a half-gallon. I got a couple of them. Maybe one's a gallon. I don't know. It's pretty big. And then I got some standard ones that hold a quart or something like that. I don't know. And then probably have 5 or 6 or 7, maybe even 8 percolator coffee pots that you stovetop in the dining room right there. Um, they're on top of that buffet or that china cabinet or whatever. Some of them are real fancy, some of them aren't. But Kathy likes coffee pots. And then that room right there's got coffee cups in it, and everything in it's coffee. So hmm. Yeah, I had come up 55 seconds. Well, round it down. Well, you would think they'd do it because of Burger King too, but I don't know. It's getting to the point I can't stand McDonald's food anymore because the from back in the 60s, early 70s, when McDonald's first opened up here in town, yeah, it was pretty good food. It was quality food. And even into the 80s and early maybe 90s, it was pretty decent food at a reasonable price. And then it's went drastically downhill in the last 30 years. The quality sucks, the food quantity sucks, and the price sucks. It just sucks altogether. I could, with all them coffee pots, I could open a Bazaar Stocks. Yeah. There's no money. There is no money in coffee unless you're getting $5 a cup. I've been right alongside them them coffee trailers. They don't make nothing, man. I know it does. McDLT was a good sandwich. And then when they actually started making, here they started making fresh hamburgers. If you ordered a quarter pounder or a double quarter pounder, it would take a couple of minutes to get it because they would make it fresh for you. And I did that several times. Got, a quarter pounder because it was made fresh. Until one day I got one and it was brown on the outside and totally red on the inside. It didn't spend hardly any time at all on the hamburger press. So and then I quit getting them. I don't mind medium or medium rare, but when this thing was damn near raw in the center, I'm not a fan of that. Now, my uncle, my dad's sister's husband, Uncle Donnie, he would come home at night after drinking, and he'd make a couple of hamburger patties, throw one in the skillet, and the other one he'd salt and pepper, and throw on a piece of bread with ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise or whatever, and a slice of cheese, and he'd eat it that way, and wait for the other one to cook. If you want to make a good hamburger, you need a hamburger with lots of fat in it. So like 7317 or 27 or something like that. You make the patty extra large, and then when it cooks out the grease, the patty is the right size, but all that the fat is flavor. If you don't believe me, watch Lethal Weapon. When Danny Glover is at the hot restaurant making, or that food stand making a hamburger. Now, when I made burgers for the hot dog cart, they were already pre-made burgers. But what I would do is I had spray butter, and I would butter up the burger on both sides and put salt, pepper, garlic on it, and then I would fry it. Put it on the griddle and cook it. Warm it up. Well, I had hot dogs and burgers last night. I had 4 of those burgers left that I bought. They were in the freezer, so I brought them in. I put them actually in a big bowl, square container. I put some water in it, salt, pepper, and garlic powder in it, and some white pepper. Put it in the microwave, put the lid on it, and I cooked them for about 6 minutes. They're already cooked. This just got the water, the broth, hot, and I let them sit in there for like a half an hour, and then I turned it back on for a couple of minutes to heat them back up again. They were nice and juicy. And then I had Kathy made hot dogs that we bought from the Monahans last week. The all natural uncured hot dogs, and I steamed those in the steamer, or she did. And that's what we had for dinner last night, hamburgers and hot dogs. Kyler loved it. He said, I ate my hot dog already, Papa. I said, good. He said, now I'm working on my chips. I said, well, you just eat up right there. I've had the turkey dogs. I didn't like them. I myself, I prefer, the old-fashioned hot dog, a regular hot dog. I prefer one of them over an all beef hot dog. But I just think it's got a better flavor. That's what I had. That's what we had last night was uncured hot dogs. They were ballpark, all beef, uncured hot dogs. So, and the only thing about being uncured is the shelf life on them, or the refrigerator life on them, is not very long. It's only a couple of weeks, 2 or maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, if it's unopened. Once you open up the package, though, the life expectancy for that hot dog goes down dramatically. You either got to cook them or get rid of them after a few days. Yep, pork, beef, and chicken dogs. I actually, um, I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. Okay. This is what I want to get myself. I like Cody likes the spicy chicken patties at McDonald's. I want to get one of them. It's a meat press. The lid comes off it. It's got a temperature gauge on it, and then it's got a spring with a plate in it. And you fill that full of, like pork butt or whatever chopped up or whatever you want. You can put hamburger in there. Doesn't really make a difference. Whatever you want to put in there. And you put there's a plastic or like a sleeve you put in there, and then you put the food in there, and then you put the top on it, and that pressure plate pushes down on it. Put the temperature gauge in, and then you put it in a pan of hot water to where it's almost to the top of it, and you cook it straight from the titer. Anyways, you can make ham, um, lunch loaf, anything you want with it. So I want to get one of them. You could actually make your own bologna if you wanted. So, and you could take like the ham and cheese loaf or something like that. You can sprinkle your own cheese in there, layer it in or whatever, and you can make your own ham and cheese loaf. You can do all that stuff with it. It's like a trash compactor for meat. It keeps pressure on it while it cooks, and it'll make it all combine together. It'll look just like lunch meat when you're done. Now, if you're making bologna, you take your pork butt or whatever, and you put it in a food processor and add some ice. Not a lot, maybe a half a cup of ice. And you start processing it with the ice, and it'll turn it into an emulsion. And once it gets into, like a slurry or whatever, then you pour it into that and put it in there in the bag, and you let it cook, and you'll have your bologna. Did you get any toast to go with them eggs? I would have thought you'd have got some bacon or some sausage to go with it too, or a ham steak, you know. Whipped butter and a hot roll. There you go. Is that great value whipped butter? I'm gonna have to buy some. I bought a great big tub of great value coffee the other day. We haven't touched it yet, but I'm gonna see how good it is. You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. I gotta get me a cup of coffee. probably going to make some beer bread today. I love beer bread. I want to show you guys some pictures. Is food my hobby? I like cooking. Um, I have to open up a new page, I guess. Here we go. That's a picture. That's Cody in his sub-dab suit. There's Kathy and Cody. There's Casey, Cody, and Kathy. And there's Cody with his girlfriend, Leah. I have no idea. What's the matter, kitty kitty? It's still raining here. She's looking for Merle, but I don't understand why. Yeah, kitty kitty kitty. Spirit. Meow. 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 What are you doing? I better go see if she's okay because she's really meowing for some reason. You okay? Huh? You okay, Pumpkin? Are you okay? Come here. Hey, you okay? Alright. I know. I just want to make sure you're okay. She's fine. I just every once in a while she'll get her nail caught on something and then she can't get it out. No. Nope. I would have bacon and eggs today, but I ain't got no eggs. Come on. Come here. Are you okay? Yeah, I worry about you, baby. Yeah, I do. Oh, pretty girl. Like I'll be over there by the stove and she'll reach up. Yeah, okay. I know. She'll reach up and she'll put her paws up on the counter, not the counter, but the cupboard, and she'll get her claw stuck in one of the hinges on the door. And then she'll be screaming until I can get her unhooked. All right, Steve, you have yourself a good breakfast. I know. You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're a good kitty, but there ain't much use for good kitties, but you're a good kitty. Silly kitty, yeah, I know. There you go. She misses Gretchen something fierce. Gretchen was here yesterday, and now Gretchen can pick her up, carry her, walk around with her, and everything else. But so can I, but nobody else can. She won't let them have it or do it. Oh, she'll let Kathy. Now after the live stream last night, she jumped up on my lap up here, and I petted her for probably 20 minutes. And then I had Kathy come in, and I said, "Hey, put her in her cage." Oh, because it's too hard for me to get out of this chair while I'm holding her, so I'd have to put her down, and then you never catch her again. She knows when it's night time, and she has to go in that coop because she don't like it. She'll run, she'll hide. I got it. I got it for you. Yeah, Papa's got it for you. There you go. Coochie coochie cool. There we go. That feel good? You like that, Bubba? $20 breakfast? I'm sure you'd fetch a handsome price, and China, especially if you got paid by the pound. Yes, sure. On a dime, yeah. Might have toast and oatmeal today, I guess. There we go. Pretty girl. Oh, I love cabbage soup. Oh yeah. They want they're Democrats. Yep. She's a Democrat, but I don't mind it. They're right, Pumpkin. Pretty girl. Yeah. Did you tell him there was nothing there for him? She, she's like a dog. If you're eating, she wants to know what you're eating because she might want some of it. If I'm sitting here at the computer and I'm eating something, she'll jump right up on her cage next to me and she'll put her arms on top of her paws, her front paws on my arm to let me know, hey, I'm here. I'll take some. They lost the election. Pretty girl. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. I will see you Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. I love tuna noodle casserole. I do. She doesn't, or well, she likes it too, but we're about the only ones that will eat it. So I love tuna noodle casserole. Then I'll sprinkle some garlic powder on it, you know, at the table. Salt and pepper. Pretty good stuff, man. I think about making actually. I might make scallop potatoes tonight or tomorrow, and I'll make it with cream of mushroom soup. That makes a damn good scallop potato. Gives you the extra taste of, the flavor of the mushrooms, the creamy of the soup. Throw some onions in it. Turns out pretty good. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers and peace, and we will see you Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody.